Elliot Anderson is one of those midfielders that is hugely wanted by almost every club. But Nottingham Forest have gone ahead to put a very hefty fee onto the transfer of this guy who goes by names of Elliot Anderson in there for you. So smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having pure fun, and hope this will speak volumes to you onto how the summer transfer window is really going on, because guys, it's really heating up. Yesterday, Man United went ahead to obviously get the deal of Ederson done. Their first signing is in, and obviously we are waiting to see who they go in for next. Tottenham Hotspur, they are really trying to get in players. Sinasi in, then Robert Anderson in, and Arsenal are really trying to fast gate Morgan Rogers before the World Cup really comes to a start in there for you. And for Man City, they're eyeing Elliot Anderson in there for you. So we are here to talk about Elliot Anderson and Iraola, and I think with those two we will be done and dusted. Not so? So that is it for now. So exclusive coming in through from a guy known as David Austin, tier 1 journalist from The Athletic. He has told us that Manchester City submit opening offer to Nottingham Forest for Elliot Anderson. Man City bid rejected by Nottingham Forest but pursue ongoing. Club bosses spoke at the UEFA dinner last week. No suggestion it was to negotiate. No suggestion it was to negotiate a deal. So, as it stands right now, the club of Man City are pushing hard to get the deal of Elliot Anderson done. Why? Because Elliot Anderson is one of those players that has for a very long time been playing, and City have been watching him for the previous 2 seasons, and they're like, he has come of a level to represent at the club of Manchester City. English players are really very expensive, if you never know, and you might ask yourself, why is it that this guy is even more expensive than Sandro Tonali? Because if you talk about Sandro Tonali, it's around £86 million, but do you know that they are calling him for 105, and that is guaranteed fees, a Declan Rice fee that Arsenal paid to West Ham, and plus add-ons that will obviously see that deal hit £120 million. That's why Manchester United is like, we aren't going in for a bidding war, and they're like watching the space just like that. You understand? So that's all about as high known as Manchester United. But for Man City, they have very many reasons as to why they want to reinforce the midfield, because Bernardo Silva has left City as a free agent. He has indeed left City as a free agent. So that means they are having a void to fill in that midfield, because there is huge uncertainty of almost 3 other midfielders at a club known as Man City. First and foremost, Rodri, who wants to go and play his football in Spain, and Real Madrid are looking around to see to it that they can get him in. The other player, Nico Gonzalez, because he's lacking minutes, he's like, I'm leaving Man City, I want to play elsewhere. Then Reinders Tijani is another one who has obviously come up and obviously put out a very huge shift into this, and he's like saying that the side of Man City are not getting him ample playing time, and Atletico Madrid is raising up their hand to sign Tijani. So Man City and Enzo Maresca have to do a lot to convince these players to stay, because these players believe that they're lacking ample playing time. So Elliot Anderson coming in through is a signing that at least will try to obviously replace one of those midfielders that would leave the side of Man City in there for you. He is an exciting midfielder. He can play as a number 6, can play as a number 8, and last season he played 38 games. Did he play all the 38 games? Let me check here. He played 38 games, meaning that he's not an injury-prone player, scored 4 goals and put in 4 assists, got 8 yellow cards and 0 red cards. So, he's a 6 that can really get you, like, assists and goals in double figures a season. Now, at Man City, they want Elliot Anderson, but the bid has been rejected. And Nottingham wants a minimum of a Declan Rice fee that Arsenal bought him from West Ham to a team known as Arsenal. That is 105. That is guaranteed fees. And then later, the add-ons to take the deal to £120 million. And however good Elliot Anderson is, I wouldn't go anywhere near that price. That's why Man United is like, we are not going to pay you that amount of money. And you have the negotiations with City, and bidding will obviously coming through. And Nottingham miscalculated this because they thought that everyone was going to be looking out for their player. But because of the news they're getting in through and the consultation we're going to have to make on the price that Nottingham Forest thinks the player is worth, it might not go on well as planned. So for Elliot Anderson to the side of Man City, we wait and see whether City goes ahead to put in another bid. But indeed, the bid has already gone ahead to obviously be put in. It has been rejected, and Man City are preparing a second bid for Elliot Anderson in there for you. So from there, let's obviously head to, one might say, Rokani. Arsenal, yeah. Sky Sports told us around March that Arsenal is interested in this player known as Elliot Anderson, as you see there. You understand? So he has been of interest to very many clubs in the Premier League. Then Fabrizio Romano has come up and obviously told us that Iraola, Andoni Iraola signs his Liverpool contract today. Done, confirmed, and official soon. Big news from Saturday, confirmed, slot to leave. Iraola to be next. So, Iraola, to me, is a good manager. But the task ahead of him is that he needs to obviously put Liverpool to trophy competing levels. If they've sacked Ancelotti, who won them the Premier League last season, you need to come in through knowing exactly what you're going to do. That if you don't deliver trophies, then Liverpool will see you out. Liverpool has reached a level of demanding managers trophies every season. You understand? And they are really having a trigger-happy boss. And we will wait and see how everything goes on well as planned. So for the side of Liverpool players, I think they're obviously going to be getting themselves a coach who can obviously improve them and see to it that he does a better system. The big question is he going to go with a back three, or he's obviously going to go with a back four? And I saw one Liverpool fan saying that, all right, he should come in through because he knows Kakezi very well. And I think one of the most excited players is going to be Kakezi because this season has been abysmal to him. And yet he is a very, very good left back. But at a side owner as Liverpool, all has gone ahead to fail. It has gone ahead to fail. So your thoughts on to Elliot Anderson bid rejected by Forest are welcome in the comment section below. Rokani David remains my name. Iraola. Iraola to Liverpool contract to be signed today and then be announced as a manager of Liverpool. Your thoughts on to those two stories are welcome in the comment section below. Rokani David remains my name. This is the Rokani Media Football. We out.